I've noticed myself with my sponsored product video ads that because I think it's a very new feature, the competition is actually a bit less and my
Yeah.
bids have been more reserved versus my traditional campaign.
As you know, just to find a product and discover new products on Amazon has been super competitive. So it's a new video solution, totally new format, very focused on featuring your product.
Today, we're here to talk about sponsored product videos. My name is Gavin and I'm a co-founder of a company called Motion Gray. I'm joined together by someone special.
I'm Sue. I'm the product marketing lead for video products that sponsor ads and a couple of other personalization projects going on. So super excited to be here and be part of the conversation and talk about sponsored products video.
So for anyone new to this, what exactly is sponsored product videos?
So it's a new video solution, totally new format, very focused on featuring your products. So it's meant to focus your product features, highlight your product features with a very specific thumbnail format. So you can upload up to 5 different videos to highlight your product features, and Amazon will surface top 3 videos like as a thumbnail. And so as a shopper, you can interact and select the features that you want to see before going to the product detail page.
I've been using sponsored product videos for a while now, and I've noticed that it's changed my sponsored product strategy. For anyone that's new to this, what is the big deal of this? And what exact problem is this solving for new sellers and advertisers?
Yeah, great question. So, as you know, search in general, like just to find a product and discover new products on Amazon or just in like retail space, digital retail space in general has been super competitive. And as an advertiser or seller, it's become even more difficult to really showcase your product in detail and make sure your products are demonstrated in the right way and highlight your top features that you really want them to know on the spot. So this is like a mobile video solution right now. So if you imagine like as you scroll, it's so difficult to find the right product, but also to understand what it's about. So this video solution was essentially to bridge that gap between the shopper and the advertiser. For the shoppers to understand the product quickly through video, because who doesn't like videos these days, but also for advertisers to be able to give that flexibility and let's say more control over what they could show, but also product like demonstration of the through a video to showcase their product features. So I think it's a timely solution that just fits the modern retail environment right now.
Yeah, so for a lot of my products, especially because I'm in the furniture and fitness niche, I've noticed that sponsored product videos have done very well for me because my products involve a lot of movement. And being able to
Yeah.
show that it's a lot different than photos because photos are too static and oftentimes I think customers can't visualize it into their own household. So because of that, like going a bit more specific into it, how is it different from other formats or in a creative perspective?
So from a creative standpoint, you'll immediately notice the different format and template. So as I said earlier, it's thumbnail based. So you do have, as a shopper, that it's interactive. So it's not like you watch a video from start to finish. You have to wait 20 or 30 seconds to end. But there's a thumbnail underneath where it highlights through descriptive text. So it shows the top keywords. So let's say if you're showing like a coffee machine, coffee espresso maker, then I can show it. Like it has automatic buttons, easy to use, or certain pressure functionalities that you want to feature. So that thumbnails would actually show and highlight those features. So from a format perspective, that's already very different. From an advertiser perspective, it's already integrated into your SP campaign, which is different from a sponsored brand videos if you have used it. It's already part of the SP campaign, so you don't have to allocate separate budget. You just have to add the video to your existing campaigns, and it will run with your existing budget and the same targeting controls. So it's very seamless
And would you have any, for example, advice on how to structure the videos?
in terms of content.
Yeah, instead of the
Yeah.
contents in general too.
Yeah, great question. Also, taking a little bit of a step back, I think just think of it yourself as a little bit of a sales representative on the digital shelf. How do you want to showcase this product to the shoppers and start from there? And because it's a video, and it's not like a literally storytelling commercial style video, you do want to get very specific onto the product immediately. So think about maybe 3 to 5 points about the product you really want to feature and start from there. And from a content perspective, you do want to, it's a video at the end of the day, so you do want to grab attention. So start with a hook that shows the product feature immediately. So for example, if you're maybe a furniture, like a desk, moving desk, then you do want to maybe start with like a customer pain point. Oh, maybe your back hurts from working too much sitting down, then start with that, or like show the desk actually moving so that it grabs the attention of what is this product about and immediately starts getting your attention to the video.
Yeah, for my videos, I've noticed the best ones are the ones as you described, hitting the pain point right away. So
Mhm.
for example, like my standing desk, I noticed that a lot of customers are concerned about the height. And
Mhm.
I noticed that talking about the height right away, I converts very well for my sponsored product video ads. So, given it's still in an early stage, could you share with us some performance stats and how it's been doing so far?
Yeah, on average, so far, we're still in a bit early stages, but on average, we have seen a uplift of 9% CTR uplift, and we have seen a pretty great uplift in conversion rates, and it varies by category also. So, as you mentioned, a lot of the functional categories like furniture or technical products or electronic items, especially see great uplift in both CTR and conversion rate. So, the more it's demonstrable, the more functional it is, and it's easier to explain with video. We do see higher performance in campaigns. And I think that's really hitting the mark on what the product is about trying to do.
Yeah, back to the previous question, what are some must-haves then? Like would you say in the videos? Like talking about the points that people are wanting to know about, is there any, would you say, other tips that you would add to the videos? Like how you would structure the first couple seconds versus like the middle of the video, and how long should the video be?
Yeah, from a requirement standpoint, so as long as it's minimum 7 seconds as of today, you don't have any cap in length. So you could upload to how many long you want to the video is. And that is intentional actually, because as again, it's thumbnail based. So once you upload it, as long as it's minimum 7 seconds, shoppers can view as long as they want. So because, and then let's say furniture, like standing height, I want to view specifically up to how high it could be, then it could go up to 1 minute, 2 minute even. And then for another feature, you can upload it, let's say another 30-second video to show the material, then that can be another whatever seconds. But so by intention, the length is very flexible on how you want to do. In terms of the content or the structure of the video, you don't have to worry too much about storytelling because the way the videos are arranged and displayed are based on algorithm and all the fancy tech work behind. So as long as you upload 5 videos, the Amazon ads will automatically select the best match based on search query and like shopping behaviors to showcase the best top 3 videos most relevant to what the person is looking for. So don't worry too much about like, oh, how do I have to do start from finish? Just really focus on the keyword and make sure the video matches the video content. We do often see sometimes there's a bit of a mismatch in terms of the video and what you're trying to describe, and that causes confusion, and hence then you don't get the performance that you want. So we do want to caution that a little bit.
Yeah, that those are great tips. I noticed when I first started, budget was a big concern for me. And because budgets, when it comes to videos, you have to hire videographers, you have to set a staging, it's very difficult. So for anyone that's just getting started and intimidated by the whole sponsored product videos, what are some tips for generating creative assets for people considering budget?
I think with assets is always challenging for many sellers and advertisers. The great thing about this again is really about what you want to show with your product feature. So whatever your resources allow, you can really focus on what you want to show, and that could be as low cost as using your phone or camera and editing of course a little bit to make sure it has enough quality. But I think the key is just think of it from a shopper's perspective, like what you want to showcase, and does that meet the quality bar for your brand also, because you don't the key is to not lose trust as well. I think with AI tools we do see a mixed result of product fidelity, and certain things work, certain things don't. So also consider for your brand like what works and doesn't, and make sure you use it appropriately.
Would you have any AI tools to recommend specifically to Amazon?
There are some like partnered AI tools, third-party tools, and also in-house tools. So yeah, that could be definitely part of the options.
I've been using Creative Studio with Amazon ads, and I've been generating some very good content, especially for my chairs and my tables. Surprisingly, it has been able to show my chairs moving and also my tables going up. So, what would you say are some campaign optimization tips or keyword strategies to maximize the success for sponsored product videos?
Again, the campaign structure operates the same as any regular SB campaign because video is just an added format, and the budget works as based on relevancy. So it could show surface as image, but also as a video. So the campaign like target keyword strategy would pretty much operate the same as how you would set any SB campaign. The benefit of adding video would be that you can leverage different keywords and multiple keywords at the same time. So for example, the search query could be desk, but also it could be standing desk, or it could be wooden standing desk. So the features that you upload for the videos, consider it could be a potential like a connection there to make it easier for the shopper to find your products. So I would kind of position that way when you do the keyword targeting optimization efforts. And then always as you do your maybe testing, or just always check the incrementality. So how your video works, is it the content, is it the keyword match, and you can continue to iterate.
How would you consider the bid adjustments then? Would it be pretty much the same as sponsored products?
Yeah, same as well. But the to make sure your video gets displayed and maximize your investment, we do recommend bid adjustments, just to make sure you get the spot and make sure it's featured. But the rest is really again the same how it works with SB campaign. The benefit of bid adjustment is that you again get really granular with your audience selections because bid adjustment allows you to get a little bit more granular with where you want to surface your video.
I've noticed myself with my sponsored product video ads that because I think it's a very new feature, the competition is actually a bit less, and my
Yeah.
bids have been a lot more reserved versus my traditional sponsored product campaigns.
Oh, great to hear.
So to wrap this all up, what would you say for any seller that's on the fence right now with getting started with sponsored product videos?
Well, first of all, it's really easy to upload as long as you have the video. So just try it out. Make sure if you, as long as you're selling and you have a product and you have a video, you can try uploading into your existing campaigns. And we do have more upcoming features that are trying to help you to make that process easier. So we do have some more features coming out to make sure you don't have to crop and do a lot of editing work as well. So stay tuned. But yeah, you can definitely start trying out. You do have to upload to your existing campaigns. So for any resources, we're here to help you.
Thank you so much, Sue, for your time. It's been an amazing podcast,
Yeah.
and looking forward to starting my own sponsored product video ads.
Yes, nice meeting you too. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.